Good day, guys. So, a quick one. I saw a video on Tunde Ednot's page. I won't take much of your time. So, in that video, a lady talked about when she got married, the guy she got married to, and all of a sudden, the guy was like, perhaps the guy does not really have, but because she loves the guy now said, "I want you us to go to church and see my pastor." So they now went to the church to see the pastor. According to her, they were giving red candles to pray, not just pray. The so-called pastor was making incantation. So the incantation he was making and all that, the pastor now said, "Okay, fine. I would like people to sleep here tonight for the thing to work, and your husband is going to sleep with you in the church here." So he made a space for them. Perhaps the pastor made a space for them where they will sleep. So they now slept there. And the pastor said, for this prayer to work and for your husband to be rich, that you have to go mad for like 7 years or so. So later it happened. The lady went mad, like she ran mad. Somebody somewhere in the market saw her, and one church health picked her up. Where then in the market, they brought her back to the church. Not the church that the husband took her to. So, though the husband told her it was a church, but at the end, she found out that it was not even a church. But let me complete the story. So, when they now went to the church, when they now went to took her to the church, they started praying for her. It wasn't even up to 7 years yet, and she recovered. She recovered. So after recovering, she went back. They were looking at her like, who is this person? Where have you been? And all that. So the same husband of hers still took her back to that, the so-called pastor he took her to before. Like the pastor. I will not call him a pastor because to me, I will just say he's a native doctor. For making a pastor doesn't make an incantation. So she was now taken to that place. And because it was not yet 7 years yet that she's supposed to run mad. So the so-called pastor did the same thing again, and she went mad again. Then later, she recovered. The husband that promised her that he will be coming to visit her, like giving her food and all that. The guy never showed up. The 7 years completed, the guy was rich, and nobody told this girl. When she later recovered, they now took her to see that her husband. Do you know already? The guy has gotten married somewhere. He has kids. Like he got married, he has kids. Like he's okay, he's rich. I know what the guy told her. Like trying to like reject her. I don't know you. Like it's not supposed to, like I don't know what you're talking about and all that. Till now, she's still crying. And you know what I want to say? For some of you that think maybe if you go through this or that for a man, at the end of the day, he'll marry you. My sisters, that is a lie. He's not going to marry you. I'm not against maybe somebody, maybe trying to like settle with a guy or, hustle with a guy for the guy to make it. I'm not against it. But then if you're doing it, mind the kind of person you're doing it with. Mind who you're doing it with. And for some of you that think giving a man your all, like trying to do just the story of Bimbo and the IVD. Look at how Bimbo ended up. Today, Bimbo is there, like lying dead in her grave. Blessing CEO has taken over. Okay, fine, even though she's in jail now. But then, women, we should always use our head. We should always use our head, I beg. I take God beg on, make they use our head. Thank you. I enjoy the rest of your day.